Hello everybody, welcome back to the Wheels FX channel. Today is what episode is it? Today is episode 3 of the 10 to £1,000 Forex trading challenge. And this week has actually been very good. Well, it's actually the past 2 weeks. I'm just putting it into one. But yeah, we've made some nice profits and the account is actually up a very large percentage, which I'll obviously go over later in the video. Be sure to follow my Instagram, like, comment, subscribe, and on the channel as well. My Instagram is on the screen now. But yeah, just make sure to go and follow me on there. I post all my trades and stuff like that over there. So yeah, just be sure to check it out. But yeah, I'm just going to go through some of the trades I took because a lot of people have been actually asking for me to go over the trades, why I took them, and then obviously some live trades as well. So I did actually screen record when I took some of the trades and when they were like hit and take profit and stuff like that, which I'll obviously show you as well. Okay, so we finished the last episode. The account was around £45. I did actually have 2 running trades in the last episode and I closed them out and the account was on £45 or so. But yeah, and since then we have actually made quite a few trades, which I will go over now. To start off, I started using bigger lot sizes and I was trading gold a fair bit. And if you trade gold, you probably know that it's got very high volatility and yeah, it just likes to move a lot. But yeah, we were trading gold a fair bit with 0.05s and we did actually capture around 30 or so pips on Euro JPY and that was plus £2.46. So that was a nice little trade. I will quickly go over why I entered that trade now. So on this trade here, as you see on the 15 minutes, price actually created this double bottom here. Price was in a nice uptrend. It had actually broken above this resistance area here and I was creating higher lows and higher highs. And it actually started to go sideways here and create this double bottom, which means that price doesn't want to break below this level here. As you see, it was kind of tested along here as well. But as you see on the higher time frames, price actually created this nice bullish candle here where it had rejected this area down here, which was the double bottom on the lower time frames. So if we go back to the trade here, we actually entered this trade here when price was pushing above these previous 4 candles here, and we had this level drawn out here where price needed to break above for the continuation, and it did actually break above that. So then we were confident that the trade was going to push higher. It was around this point here where I just moved the stops to break even. It's only a 12 pip stop loss and a 32 pip take profit. Only a small quick trade. We're only in there for an hour or so. But yeah, as you see, price pushed up and we actually had this area drawn out and it actually pulled back, rejected it, and then pushed back up. As you see, it is a psychological round number here of 124, and as you know, price does respect those areas. And as you see, it came back and respected that area as an area of support. Then as you see, a nice bullish push up to the take profit up here. But yeah, as you see, we could have held this trade a lot longer and caught around 85 pips, but yeah, we just wanted to take our profit. And if you actually look further along, the areas that we had drawn out here were actually areas which price was respecting a few days later. So as you see, that 124 area was rejected here, and then it broke through and was tested, fake out, and yeah, as you see, price just respected this area here, which we had previously drawn out. But yeah, that was a nice profitable trade. We did actually make a few small losses on gold up here, with price wicking up above this resistance and just taking us out. But yeah, we did manage to actually wipe out those losses with this gold trade here, this sniper entry. I did actually screen record and take a screenshot of this trade when I entered, and I'll pop the screenshot up here now. But yeah, as you see, price was rejecting this 61.8 Fibonacci level here on the 15 minutes, and I actually entered here, as you can see, and literally seconds after placing a trade, price plummeted down and hit our take profit for around 100 or so pips. I could have held the trade a lot longer, and to be fair, I probably should have. I was being a bit impatient, and my target was actually 1889, which would have been a nice 160 pips, but we could have held the price to around 326 pips, which would have boosted the account a lot. But I just wanted to take my profit. Obviously, the trade was risk-free after around 30 seconds of actually entering the trade. So yeah, I'll quickly put up the screen recording here of the trade plummeting down and hitting the take profit. Yeah, it was just a great trade, and overall that day, even though we did make a few losses on gold, we were profitable around £29. But yeah, we have made a few small trades here and there. A few have closed at around break even. But yeah, the account is overall profitable, around 750%. But obviously we can't really complain about anything because we're up a huge amount on this account. I'm actually looking at Euro New Zealand dollar. As you see on the higher time frames, price is actually trading between this support down here and this resistance up here. This is on the daily, and on the 4 hour you see that price is trading in this ascending channel. As you see, a little fake out down here, and then price came back into the channel. But yeah, it's respected this channel very well, and as you see the third tap here, we could have entered a nice short position here, but I wasn't actually on this chart. Yeah, we could have had a stops above here, and we would have been around 100 or so pips up, because you probably know the third tap of the trend usually signifies that you can enter a position, but we didn't, so we can't say anything about that now. But yeah, we're up on the account, so obviously it's happy days. But yeah, I'm obviously going to look for some entries today. Okay guys, so I've actually just entered another position. We're currently about £10 up on this trade. It is a gold short, and as you see, it is absolutely plummeting down. Okay, so the account is actually above 75, which it was in the last clip, and I'll quickly go through my setup on this gold trade which I took, which we banked about, let's say 35-40 pips. We'll quickly go through that now. So I'm on the charts, and as you see, gold is trading in this little range area, and yeah, it broke this little consolidation box here, pushed up to this resistance area. This has actually been quite a strong resistance, as you see here. It struggled to break above and then pushed back down again, and pretty much the same thing happened again. Price pushed up to this resistance, price came down, and I didn't actually get an entry on this main move, but as we draw the Fibonacci, we saw that on the hourly, price was rejecting this 0.382 Fibonacci here, and this is basically a perfect entry spot for us. So we actually entered on the lower time frames. We entered at around 1888.69. That's around there. We did actually have the stop loss, very tight stop loss, just above this resistance here, about 24 pips or so, and we were targeting down here at 1878 area, but unfortunately we didn't get this main target. But price came down straight away into profit, broke this area of support, came down. I think we were about 67 pips in profit, but as you see, I moved my stops down to here. I rolled them, so if the trade went badly, we would get out of the trade at 1885 area, which was about 40 pips or so. And this actually happened, as you see, price reverse as it came down to this level down here, which has been tested previously on the last push down. So yeah, we did actually get out here before the massive push upwards, which overall push was about 450 pips to the upside. Obviously it would have hit our stop loss first before this move, but yeah, as you see, we're lucky we took our profit, and we did actually gain £14.22 from this. So the account is now on 89.37. So we're up 790% on the account. I'm getting close to that 10% mark of the challenge. But yeah, we've been trading gold mostly because of the volatility, the movements, the higher pip value and so on. It's just a great way to grow the account, and we have been using bigger lot sizes for the account size, which I don't recommend, but just doing it for the entertainment purposes of the challenge. But yeah, that's the last trade I took this week. It's currently Saturday, so yeah, we've very good week on the trading front. We're up about £50 on the account just in this week alone, which is obviously great because we were only on about 30 or 40 in the last episode. But yeah, that's all we've got time for in this episode, so make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.